So hello students, welcome to EduTap. So on 4th April, we conducted a webinar where a lot of students have their doubts related to the ESI section. So how to cover the ESI, what to cover in ESI, what I can skip in ESI, all those kind of doubts were there. And those of you who have attended that session, you know the answer of all those doubts. But those of you who are only connected to us through our YouTube, you were not able to attend that webinar. I have gathered all the doubts that were there, all the frequently asked questions that were there related to the ESI section, and I have brought this session specially for the ESI. Now, if you want such session for more subjects, do let us know that in the comment section. So, when we are talking about the ESI, it becomes very important that you have a clear strategy and sources for ESI. Why? One simple reason is ESI is one of the merit section in phase 1. That means the marks that you will gather here will be counted to your final merit of phase 1 and it is of 40 marks. So highest weightage along with the ARD is of ESI. If we talk about the phase 2, so in paper 2 you will be getting the objective as well as from the descriptive of ESI along with the ARD section. So ultimately whatever you prepare in the ESI section is going to matter. That is why I hope you are able to understand that ESI need to be taken very seriously. You cannot be like it's a fling, okay, I'll do this chapter and that chapter and I'll not do this and that. Okay, I'm not able to understand it, but let's leave it. ESI should be taken very seriously, right? So I hope you will be able to understand this very easy thing. यहाँ पे कुछ भी समझने वाला नहीं है first. Now, when we are talking about the syllabus, it's clearly mentioned in your notification itself. In the phase 2 part, if you go, NABARD have mentioned what topic you need to cover. Now, those of you who are from UPSC background or you're from economics background or for one reason or another you have prepared the ESI. If you have it prepared and all these topics are covered, then well and good. If not, then you might find the social infrastructure or the social issues related chapter new. So you need to also cover those. Even when you are from, you are preparing for RBI, there might be some new topics in the NABARD section that you also need to cover. So first get the gist of this. Now, it might seem overwhelming to you कि कैसे करूँ मैं, I'm not able to understand this. So what I'll do, I'll break it down for you. So these are all the sections that you need to do. First, in ESI, when we are talking about, we have economics and we have social issues. So when we are talking about the economics, so these are the topic that you need to prepare. So nature of Indian economy you need to prepare, agriculture you need to prepare, rural banking and financial institution you need to prepare in the economy part, right? So these are all the topic and they are directly taken from your notification itself. So be you are referring to any book or be it like you are preparing through Google or online sources, please make sure that all these topics are covered. So first about the economics, you will have to keep this in mind. When we are talking about the social issues, so social issues mean these are the topic that you need to prepare, starting from education, moving to social justice, social infrastructure, poverty elevation, and this will be more important from the current affair perspective. Then you have population trend, industry and industrial and labor policy. Then you have rest of these topics, right? Make sure whatever you are doing, these topics are covered. Social issue might be challenging because see, in social issue you only don't need to only read the static part. Yes, static will help you to understand the terms. If somebody asks you demographic dividend, it is something that you might not know if you are going only through the newspaper, going only through the schemes or PIBs. You might not be able to do it. You need to build on that, but that is not only important part. If you see the descriptive of NABARD, they have asked the question related to the social infrastructure. So what kind of question were there? Social infrastructure, they have asked you what is social infrastructure. So that part you can very well answer through the static part that you have covered, but rest of the part you will have to give the data related to the education. You will have to give the data related to the health, be it any report, be it any scheme or be it any new development that you have heard about. So you need to mention all that. So please make sure that in economics, maybe you can skip some part in the current. Static you will have to do very well, and through the example itself you will have to incorporate the current in that. But when we are talking about the social issues part, it's totally opposite. More focus should be given to the current affair and static is only for the base, but yes, that base is required. Please don't make that mistake कि I'm doing 2, 3, 4 chapter in economics and social issues and I'm thinking I'm going to do well in NABARD. Right? You need to give your best. First, you will have to note it down. So this is the syllabus part that we have discussed. You will get the PDF of this. So no need to take the screenshot of this particular slide. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the ESI current, because whenever we are talking about the ESI part, you need to understand that static portion in phase 1 will be around 4 to 5 marks out of 40. Rest is current. If I talk about phase 2, so there you can see around your 3 to 5 marks in the objective. Maybe, I'm taking maximum, maybe from the static part, and in the questions you can find 1 to 2 questions. Sometimes there might be 0 question also, but yes, usually 1 question you can find from the ESI static part, right? Now, this particular thing is very important, because if somebody don't know this, they might think ki, okay, come question aa rahe, anyhow I'll be able to manage the phase 1 of the NABARD without reading ESI static. But here, if one question come of worth 10 or 15 marks, you are going to fumble and you are going to get out of that race. You will be kicked out because you are not able to attempt that question in confidence, right? So make sure you are well versed with the ESI static and ESI current first, okay? When we are talking about the current, I have told you in ESI static what you need to do. You need to cover the scheme, report and current in the current affairs for the ESI current part. But please make sure that whatever you are covering is in your syllabus. Again, this particular syllabus is not only for the static part, it is the syllabus of ESI. That means whatever static and current you are covering should be related to that particular slide and this particular slide. Okay, so let's say you are reading any news, it is related to the reforms in banking and financial sector. Right now you might feel like, okay, why I'm covering this? Because it is in your syllabus. So you need to do all the static and current part that is from your syllabus. That's a, I will say, guru mantra, and that's a one thing that you will have to keep in mind. Rest you can keep it out. Okay. So you need to do the schemes, report and current affairs. When we are talking about the schemes, again, please make sure the schemes related to the economics and schemes related to the social issues need to be covered in your syllabus part, right? So in preparation, you will have to cover this section. Then when we are talking about reports, you need to do budget, very important. Then census, SECC. Although last census was out in 2011, it is still relevant for your NABARD examination till the new edition come. Once the new edition come, then the relevancy will be very low. When we are talking about annual report, now annual report related to what? Related to the departments or the ministries that are related to your syllabus. Okay, so you need to do the annual report of maybe Ministry of Finance, you need to do, and you need to do the annual report of maybe NABARD also. RBI you can also take a look at, but yes, from NABARD perspective, it is not very important, right? So you need to do all the annual reports that are there, that are from your syllabus itself. Now, then you will have to see India's ranking in any report, be it related to, you know, multi-dimension poverty, because poverty is a part of your syllabus. In inflation, if any report come, you will have to see that. Hunger index mein what is our rank, human development mein what is your rank, because it is all part of your syllabus. You cannot be like, ma'am, I have read this particular thing, but I don't know if it is relevant for my exam or not. See, is it related to your syllabus or not? If it is, you will have to read it. If not, you can skip it. Then current affair, when we are talking about, so you will again have to do the current affair related to the economics and social issues. In economics, growth projection that are there, monetary and fiscal policy mein if any change have been made, repo rate mein koi change aata hai, these kind of thing you need to cover. Social issues and environmental issues you also need to do in the SI part, be it related to environment, be it related to even health, anything happens, education, if anything happens, so you will have to cover all those report or all the current affairs. Koi MOU sign ho rakha hai, so you will have to do all these kind of thing. Again, when we are talking about the scheme, I know what scheme I'll have to cover, but in that scheme there are a lot of data. If you go to government website and you see the guidelines of any schemes, they are multi-page schemes. So should I cover each and everything? No. See, there are particular aspects that you need to cover. So you need to cover the ministry, you need to cover the launch year, funding, budget allocation, objective, target. If it's a state, then if it's a state scheme, then what state release that particular scheme, and then you need to do the current development. Similarly, for report, you need to do the name of the report. If it is related to the syllabus, of course, it will become important. Then what international and national body have released that report, and then you can go and cover the most important aspect. If you are able to figure it out on your own, well and good. If not, then you can refer to either the newspaper or the summary. Okay, so this you will have to keep in mind. Now, coming to the sources. So for static part, you have these sources. So first we have Indian Economy by Ramesh Singh. Okay, all the UPSC aspirants do know this book. It's one of the favorite book. So you can cover the ESI topic, economics topic from here, and only the topic that are mentioned in your syllabus. If it is not mentioned in your syllabus, you can skip it. Then the second option that you have parallel to the Indian economy is the NCERT of 11th and 12th, and in this particular part you need to focus on macro economy, right? So this you need to do, either refer to the Indian economy or refer to the NCERT. Don't refer to both of these. Okay, NABARD में इतना difficult नहीं आती है ESI, you will have to keep this in mind. Now talking about the social issues, so we have social problem in India by Ram Ahuja. Great book. स्टैटिक के लिए आपको कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू डू दिस बुक, यू विल बी एबल टू इजीली डू दिस. ऑनलाइन सोर्सेज चाहिए तो देयर आर क्लासेस बाय मुनराल सर दैट यू कैन रेफर टू. नाउ कमिंग टू द करंट अफेयर. देखो करंट अफेयर के लिए आई हैव कीप द मिनिमम सोर्सेज दैट यू नीड टू रेफर टू. सो फर्स्ट न्यूज़पेपर यू विल हैव टू कवर. इट विल कवर योर रिपोर्ट्स दैट आर देयर एंड you will also get the effective summary for that. You will also get the current affairs from here, be it any MOU, be it any development, government initiative, you will be able to learn all these kinds of things. Then you have the PIB. Now PIB help you to cover the most important and relevant section for NABARD examination, that is your schemes. Schemes जितने अच्छे से PIB में cover होते हैं, no other sources cover the scheme in that way. Then you have Vikaspedia. Now Vikaspedia, again, it's a government website. What is happening here is you will get the schemes here, you will get the important reports here, and you have the option to switch between the language here also. थोड़े से current affair भी इसमें बढ़िया से cover हो जाते हैं. So if in the PIB you are not able to get any schemes well done, then you can refer to the Vikaspedia also. इसके अलावा you will have to keep yourself updated with the current affairs that you are getting and the annual reports that are released in the ministry's website. If you can do that much, and I hope you will be able to, commit to your examination and commit to your dream, and you will be able to do all the steps that I have discussed till now. So thank you so much. अब इसके अलावा भी in ESI, if you have any doubt, I know that doubt will be most important chapters के हैं. Although at this moment of time, in the month of April you have time, so my suggestion would be to don't look for important sources कि ये करूँ ये नहीं करूँ. But yes, if you're somebody who is giving the examination from the specialist post, or if you're somebody comfortable but you just want to know the topics to revise well, then I'll share with you this list. So here we have for phase 1. You can go for measurement of growth, opening up of Indian economy, inflation, monetary policy, fiscal policy, employment generation, and international economic institution. So these chapters are relevant for both phase 1 and phase 2. So for both these are very relevant. But particularly if I talk about the phase 1 में ESI static के questions are very less, but they are sometimes asked from the different topic. तो इसके अलावा you can refer to 2 more chapters. First is Indian economy and the regional economic corporation. Right, so these are the chapter. Additionally, you will have to prepare beside these chapters. ये वैसे will cover most of your part, but this will be like to be extra cautious. Okay. इसके अलावा for phase 2 there is one chapter that you can prepare that is related to the rural banking and financial institution. Right. So this you need to prepare, and rest you will be able to deliver well in the ESI if you cover the syllabus at least once. So for revision you can refer to this, but syllabus आपने एक बार करना है. With this, let's end this video. Now, if you have any doubt related to the ESI, just let me know that in the comment section. अगर नहीं, and if you want more videos related to the ARD or current affair or GA or any other subject, do let me know that in the comment section too. So thank you so much. I hope you will have a nice day. Beside this, if you're looking for some quality courses to prepare for NABARD Grade A, so we have 2 courses. We have Gold Pack and Silver Pack. In Gold Pack, you will get complete hand holding and complete syllabus covered for both phase 1 and phase 2 and for your interview. And if you're somebody who already have prepared for banking, you have good hold over the quant, reasoning, English. So if you want to prepare only for phase 2, so you can refer to our Silver Pack, where you will get complete coverage of ESI, ARD and your current affair descriptive English. Beside this, since ESI, ARD and GA, that is current affair, are common in phase 1 and phase 2, you will also get that covered. Right, so thank you so much. If you have any doubt related to even course, or if you have any query related to the course, you can comment that. And if you want the free sample material for the course, so you can refer to our description box, where you will get the free sample material. Beside this, now some of you might have the doubts related to the NABARD examination. So for that, we have this amazing guidebook where you will get all your doubts covered, be it related to the PYQ, be it related to the decoded syllabus. In 30 pages, you will get all your doubts covered. To download this, just go in the description box and you will get this for free. So now I hope you will have a nice day. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want the PDF of this session, you will have to join us on our Telegram channel, wherein within 24 hours you will get the PDF of this particular session. Okay, so thank you so much and I hope you will have a nice day.